with us, will you find salvation. Join us! Immortality awaits you!
Greetings, citizens of the internet. I'm Static Buzz, and I'm going to start a Let's Play series for Diablo Immortal. And I'm going to probably, well, I'm not going to probably, I am going to play the monk, but I'm going to go through these classes so you guys can kind of see them, what they have available and everything. They have the Necromancer, they have the Crusader. So the Necromancer is a summoning, magical, kind of mid-range, long-range class. So you'll have the skeletons that you can kind of tell attack a single target. They have AoE moves and that kind of stuff. The Crusader is one of the better classes from the tiers list that I've seen. They're usually on the top S tier for most of those. And they're good at melee. They're kind of a hybrid. They have a good all-around skill set. The monk's the one I'm going to be playing, so you guys will see that firsthand. They're also melee. They have the highest mobility of all the classes. The Demon Hunter is, of course, the ranged kind of physical damage class. Instead of ranged magic, they use their crossbows and bows. And I don't know if they have pets or not in this game. I was thinking about playing this because this is what I played in D3, and I really like them, but I like the pet-based classes, which are never the meta, which always kind of frustrated me, but you know, it is what it is. Wizard, that's pretty self-explanatory. You got your ranged magical damage stuff. They are surprisingly not on top of most of the tier lists that I saw. PvE, PvP, and that kind of stuff. Or single target and that kind of thing. I don't know if they'll be buffed later or if it's just people don't know how to play them quite yet. But that's what I was seeing. And of course the Barbarian is the spin till you win melee class. They have their whirlwind and they're pretty impressive to watch. Not really for me though, so let's go back. We're gonna go monk. And the reason why I didn't really go into the monk stuff is because you're gonna see it firsthand. There's really no need for me to go too much into it. Alright, so you can go over here, you can pick up this is kind of a prefabricated look for you. You can go in there and pick one of these and then adjust from there. These are gear previews so that if you get gear or cosmetics, you can look like this. Obviously you're not going to start looking like this, so let's go ahead and customize this guy and change your skin tone, all that good stuff. Hair, I don't know if I really want him to have hair. He kind of looks good bald. I could give him the dragon mane. That doesn't look too bad. It kind of covers up his dots on his forehead. Alright, and do I want him to have a full beard or just, yeah, that looks good. I don't want him to look like the generic one. So let's go here. Alright, here you can change the position of lots of things like the forehead. You can bring it down, up. I guess I should have left it there. Up, down, up, down. 50%. And I think the depth is, yeah, it's how far does it stick out, how whatnot. So you got lots of options in here. I'm not going to mess with much of this. Lips, let's give him a little fuller lips. Eyes. This is not where you change the color of the eyes, I don't believe. This is fine. Let's go over here. This is where you change the color of the eyes. So we can give him some face tattoos, eye tattoos really, because yeah, I don't know why they don't have any other tattoos other than this, but let's just check his eyes. Let's go with, yeah, let's go. I'm going to go with that just because, well, maybe blue doesn't look too bad. Red, That's kind of tasty. Blue is piercing though. I don't know, I kind of like that triangle in the middle though. Let's go with that. Alright, and with that we're going to go ahead and get started here. Let's go here and... name is taken. That's right, I used it on one of the test characters that I haven't deleted yet. So let's just go static. Boom. Alright, if you're wondering, I'm playing on PC. I am playing with an Xbox controller.
Dock for Wortham. That whole village has gone to hell. You sure I can't take you someplace else?
No. Ina has set me upon this path, and I shall not waver. Beyond this forest lies the village, yes?
Aye. Follow the road and be on your guard. Unfortunate things happen to travelers in that forest.
Alright, and if you...
Then may the gods bless both of our journeys, friend.
If you're curious, this game takes place between Diablo 2 and 3. I did notice this before, but it's kind of sticking on me. I don't know what's causing that. Well, that dude didn't last. He must have bled out. Alright, let's roll up
the
here.
Undead. What fate has befallen Wortham?
Oh, let's go ahead and I can't check any of my inventory. I haven't unlocked it yet. It's kind of one of the things that is frustrating is that you have to unlock like everything. Later on, it's probably not a big deal, but early on, you're like, man, I just want to check my inventory. I got some cosmetics.
Get away from those villagers!
Get away from those villagers. Oh, they want me to do this. A little laggy. I think there's a lot of people playing right now or something. What I like about this guy is he's like zips all over the field when you're fighting. He's just like all over the place. I'll show you what I mean. I'll go over here and I'll fight this guy, and then I'll whoop, and then I'm zooming over to the next person that I'm aiming at.
Through hardship, I am tempered.
So that's kind of the mobility they're talking about. Also that RB move. There's another one that I get later on that is just a dash almost.
Yet you are too late. Wortham is dead.
No, it's not. I'll save it. This guy is ugly, putrid, desiccated, super ugly. Right on the D-pad to toggle. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I don't really need that. Shoulder pads, good. Now we got items. And these are experience globes. We want those. Alright, so now that we got this open, we're going to go settings first. I definitely want to enable this. This will auto pick up any items that are on the ground that are of these rarities. And you want to pick up everything because you can salvage things and you use that for creating items later on or whatnot. I didn't really get into that too much yet. And okay, so I got the controls. Those are good. Controller, don't need to worry about that. Display. I had to disable HDR on Windows because it was making everything like really red. Really, really red. Alright, so I'm running at 120 frames per second if the server lets me anyways. I'm running very high, which is as high as you can go. And everything else is on high. High. Bloom effect, good. Everything's pretty much on. I didn't want to shortchange anything. All right. Anyways, we got. This is weird. You gotta click equip. I can't just double click it or whatnot. But what's cool is it actually shows on your character. I wasn't sure if it was gonna do that, but it does. So your character will show the gear that you've acquired, which is always a bonus in an AARPG. Action role-playing game, if you don't know the acronym.
The gift of blood shall open our Lord's path.
Dang cultists, always sacrificing people except for themselves.
You there. What's your purpose, stranger?
I received word that Wortham had been attacked. The mayor requisitioned aid. What can I do to help?
The mayor? Akarat bless that man's soul. Those cultists you just carved through attacked the town and dragged our people towards the caves in the west. You here to aid us? Then help my men kill those bastards and bring back anyone who lives. Go! Please, hurry! We'll guard the gates with our lives. I promise you.
I also like the little quest lines that come up here so you know where you're going. Keep hitting the A button to attack when it's B. It's just a habit.
Safety.
I don't know why.
I'll find the villagers.
I didn't realize you didn't get healing potions to start with.
The others are guarding the gates.
I don't know when I unlock this. You get 3 early on at least. I don't know if it goes up later, but there's 3 when you finally do get it. So you can heal 3 times.
This must be the cavern the guard spoke of.
And there's also health globes that drop. As long as you're paying attention to your health and I don't know if I gotta like go below 50% to unlock it. I don't remember. I think it's in here that it unlocks though. I think it was somewhere in here. Yeah, below 50 and it didn't come up. Alright, let's check. Oh, I was going to say let's check our inventory because we got some stuff to put on, but it wouldn't let me because they were tagging me. Alright, so this goes there. This. Alright, a little green tent, or do I want a little red tent? Oh, I think the red looks better. You can't move items? I'm trying to move this over and it won't let me. I guess that's fine. Oh wait, let's go to cosmetics. Let's go to here. Interesting. Oh, skills. Yep, let's do that. I really like Cyclone Strike. It sucks everything in, and then you use your 7-sided attack. You go like this, you suck everything in, and then you use your 7-sided attack. Alright, there we go. So now we got our potions. See, they popped up over here on the right. And they kind of seem to replenish as you do damage. I don't think time does anything, but as you do damage, let's go ahead and suck some of these guys. Alright, let's go here. No, I'm not going to get them all. Alright, let's So, pay attention to your mini-map. You see how there's a chest here? It will give you an idea of if there's things that you can interact with on the map. They'll usually show up on there. They're not always chests. They could be altars and shrines and that kind of stuff. But yeah.
You, friend,
Get us out of here, please.
Another sacrifice arrives. Through your flesh, the Lord of Damnation shall have his prize. Behold the gift of Hell's new master.
Alright, let's go. Hurry up with this. Oh, now you're getting bigger because you're sucking out their blood. Suck in. Oh, they didn't get sucked in. That's fine there, at least.
My knowledge increases.
Where'd he come from? He wasn't the one that was on the cross, was he?
Gods. He killed them. He killed them all.
Alright, what? I always forget what this move does. I know it enhances your abilities and whatnot. They don't show it here. So where the heck do I get what this does? Because I haven't really been able to figure that out. I think it showed up in a tooltip and it wanted me to use it, but I didn't use it, so now I don't know if I get the opportunity.
All right, friend. Tell me, do you have the strength to make it out of here?
Yes, I think so. Wait, one of the others had a portal scroll, but we couldn't reach it. There it is. Come, let's leave this miserable place forever.
Yes, there are portals in the game. And waypoints and all that good stuff. Typical Diablo fare, you know.
You know, I didn't thank you properly, friend. I'm Corin, the village's blacksmith. If you need to improve your armor or weapons, please see me.
Should have equipped the better stuff. Those up arrows means that those are better than what I have. So I can't really look at it. Or yep, here we go. Cutscene. I knew it was coming. That's why I should have did my inventory before this. Oh well, it'll work out. It'll work out. It'll be fine.
Weep and despair.
Whatever,
For the
Scarn.
sin of your existence will be bled away.
And now you see the blacksmith is not. Can't do anything with the blacksmith because he's too scarred. Too scarred.
Remain calm, everyone. We are not bereft of hope yet.
Yes, and Deckard Cain is in this one because it's before 3, and that's all I'm going to say.
Ah, hello, friend. You've arrived at quite a difficult time. As you can plainly see, the townsfolk are ill at ease. But we should be safe enough here for the moment.
Ill at ease.
My name is Deckard Cain. I'm a bit of a traveling scholar, one might say. Lyra here mentioned you saved Corin from the cultists before that sudden commotion in the square. Please, tell me everything.
It seems dark forces have set their eyes upon Wortham. The cultists' leader mentioned a Lord of Damnation. Said he was seeking some prize. That face wreathed in flame could only have been his.
Lord of Damnation. Things are far worse than I imagined. The forces of hell are seeking a shard of the Worldstone, an artifact with the power to create entire realities. 5 years ago, the demon lord Baal nearly brought all of humanity under his thrall using that stone. If the demons were to obtain even a shard of it, the results would be catastrophic. We cannot allow that to happen.
Of course we can't. That's why we're the good guys. We gotta stop this stuff.
Adventurer! Cain! The cultists are attacking the western gate. We need help holding them back.
Guess that means I gotta go to the western gate. For some reason, as I play this, the controller gets a little bit wonky on me.
Your unworthy flesh will serve our lord.
There must be another stronghold there. Don't worry about the town. Go. Show those cultists no mercy.
Alright, no mercy it is. Oh, I know. Let's go back and see if I can get the blacksmith first. And let's go ahead and do some of this. It's going to be a lot of gear shifting early on. Just kind of the nature of it. And I don't want to leave town with a full, well, not, I don't want to leave town without an empty inventory. I guess that's a better way of putting it. Come on, talk to him. Services. Alright, here we go. Oh wait, let's go salvage all. That's faster. Much faster. Wait, what's this?
Nothing remains but char.
But char. Good thing this guy auto aims basically once you get going. Alright, so you see on the map, it's there, it's a conduit. So that's what I'm saying. Pay attention to your map and you'll find goodies. My conduit ran out. Might as well 7-side them.
I see 3 flaws in this.
Use one of those potions. Ooh, treasure chest. I'm gonna use that. Not until after we beat these guys. Explosion. Why are they exploding on me? That ain't cool. Alright, we got a sash. We got a blue item. I didn't see what that was. Shoulder pads. Fortitude. Get that belt on. Yeah, I guess we're switching colors of our tunic. That's alright. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of gear switching early on. Lots and lots. Yeah, there's definitely some lag going on. There's a lot of people playing. This is release day for PC, so there is a lot of people playing. Pull him in and finish him off. Yeah, usually that is like instantaneous. I pull him in, I hit the left button like right away, but there is some lag going on. Yeah, there's definitely a delay. Hopefully that delay doesn't kill me, but we'll find out.
Lord Skarn, the shard is ours, and the rite is nearly finished. The way will open.
You are not alone, supplicant. Slay the intruder. Deny me.
Well, at least the ultimate looks really cool.
My knowledge increases.
Hell comes for you.
Is that a shard that just blew up? What was that? Above her head. Oh, I gotta fight this guy? Maybe I should save my ultimate for him. Ah, well. It does take a while for it to build up. Ah, come on, I didn't want to grab that. Tricked you. Worldstone shard, okay.
The power to create worlds. Or a simple rock. Perhaps both.
Simple rock.
Cain will know what to do with it.
Alright, let's check our gear now. I'm sure we got, we got some blues. We can increase our stuff over here. Equipped. Good to go. Looks like we had another skill. Or maybe just some upgrades. Oh, we got the wave strike. That's right. That's right. Alright, let's go talk to Cain. Let's go ahead and take care of our blacksmithing stuff first. Salvage, scrap materials. So far, I am really liking this game. It feels like a full Diablo game with mobile features included.
What you've accomplished is miraculous, my friend. To face such foes and live to tell the tale. Simply astounding.
We were lucky I arrived in time. The cultists were summoning demons. Their leader called out to the Lord of Damnation, a demon named Skarn.
Skarn. I have never heard of this name before. And as far as I know, there is no demon lord of damnation. Most troubling.
Well, there's one now, Deckard. Add him to your book.
Indeed. And there's the matter of what we do with the shard. This sort of power does not belong in mortal hands.
On that, we agree. You see, I did not come to Wortham by chance, my friend. a Herodric ritual allowed me to divine the location of several Worldstone shards. One was here in Wortham. The other lies somewhere in the nearby cemetery of Ashwold. I came here hoping to obtain the shards and destroy them, if possible, before calamity descends upon us all.
I think we have a good idea where we're going next. Alright, Skelly.
Be not alarmed, my old friend, for these frail bones come to you with an urgent request. My apprentice, Lethis, through foul means acquired a shard of the Worldstone. In her pursuit of power, she has brought ruin upon Ashwold. The dead rise from their graves, and the balance teeters on the brink of disruption. Much like I. You cannot have forgotten the significance of that stone, or the sacrifice it took to end its threat. So I beg of you to lend your aid however you can.
Just possessing the skeleton? That's kind of rude.
Be not fearless, for those without fear are those who have nothing precious to hold on to. Challenge fear, overcome it, but deny it at your peril. Within our hearts exists an ember of light. Zakarum feeds it, protects it. Through faith and obedience alone can one's inner light repel the darkness.
Doesn't it look like we can grab this stuff on the desk, but there's nothing popping up, so I guess not. So we'll talk to Deckard.
Darkness is spreading once again, and it seems I must ask the impossible of you. Will you help me collect these corrupted shards and save our world from oblivion?
You got it, homie?
The Patriarchs ordered me to walk these lands, but I did not know why. I followed the path, regardless. That journey has led me here to you. That is not coincidence. No, it is fate, and I will rise to meet it.
From the depths of my heart, thank you, friend. Before you leave, I have a few gifts for you, the first of which lies here on the altar. While it may be simple, a good map is of vital importance. It will surely aid you upon your travels.
Indeed it will. I like good maps, so that's why it's shiny. Because it's a world map.
This is Sanctuary. To protect it, you must cross many lands where forgotten evils linger. Yet you must go without fear into the heart of the unknown. This burden falls to us. A chance to fight the darkness, to ensure our home's survival. For a new evil covets the Worldstone's power. If a shard falls into Hell's clutches, our world will burn.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
Here, this portal scroll has been specially attuned. Once you have reclaimed the Worldstone shard from Ashwold, you can use that scroll to open a portal to Westmarch. There, we will find a means to destroy the shards forever.
Very well. I will meet you as soon as I am able.
Be cautious on your journey to Ashwold, my friend.
Alright, I think on that note, we're going to go ahead and stop here. When we come back, we'll be heading to Ashwold. and seeing what we get there on our journey there. We're going to get definitely some better items and whatnot. Oh, what's this? Bonus attributes. Fun. Alright, so until next video, take care. Bye-bye now. Static Buzz out. What other things can I do in this? These things are all locked. Locked. All I can go is skills. Skills to pay the bills. I wish I got to see exactly what my ultimate does, but I don't really know other than it powers me up. I mean, it's not even here until I built it up enough or something. I don't even know. So there's no tooltip for it. That's the only thing that kind of bugs me so far in this game is I don't know what my ultimate does. At least I think it's called an ultimate. I could be wrong.